Hi, folks. It's me. It's Mia Mulder.
Hi, Mia.
Just in time for the Sleepy Time podcast in the sleepy town of L.A.
Los Angeles.
The city of the sleepiest angels.
Nuestra Señora de Los Angeles de Porciúncula.
Yeah.
The city that's always asleep.
This whole Spanish mission of Alta California. Los Angeles.
Hollywood land, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you couldn't guess, we are playing the video game L.A. Noire.
Or La Noire.
La Noire, yeah. The feminine black. Black, open brackets, feminine. Yeah. It's got an E on the end, and that's how you know it's for girls.
I think so. LA Noire for girls is such a... I would buy that rebrand. If even just cashing in, you know, if instead of VR re-releases, they had done for girls re-releases where like Cole Phelps had a special hair bow outfit, I would be marketed.
I mean, he basically does. This is a video game all about trying to make the fucking hat work. There are so many hats in this. This is Hat Simulator, you know, and I love it for that.
In keeping with our sort of policy with the bonus episodes of just heaters over the plate, you know, just going straight for the kill.
Hey bada bada, hey bada bada, swing. Yeah.
Yeah, pointing to the stands. Because, as you say, this is a very, very gender detective story.
Yeah, it's one of the most gender detective stories I think I've played, honestly. I mean, like, as I say, I came to Disco Elysium post-transition, but this was a absolutely formative video game for me, where my brother was really into, like, GTA and Red Dead Redemption. They finally made one for the trans girls. They finally made one where you can play as a 1940s detective, and I was so excited. I was counting down till launch day. I bought it on my janky-ass, like, Dell laptop, and it did not run. The car scenes had a frame rate of, like, 1 per second.
That. It was so poorly optimized.
It did it, yeah.
The 2011 computer.
To this day, when I replay it, I always, you know, say to my partner, "You can drive. I need to look over the case notes," as if I ever look over the case notes. But that's just nostalgia.
Re-traumatizing everyone who played this game on PC with the words "Rockstar Games Social Club."
Oh yeah, I'm not a techie person.
Yeah, but so I guess we can do a sort of story proceed and sort of pick bits out that we want to talk about as we go through. Because L.A. Noire fundamentally is the story of two men who should want to kiss each other, and to be honest, really, really do, but are having too many feelings about war and gender and solving the fucking case for it ever to really happen.
Yeah.
And we spend 99% of our time with one of those men, Cole Phelps. Daniel Lavery has a line that I really liked about Javert in Les Miserables future episode, where he says,
"Oh my god, I was going to like pitch you on that, and I was like
you
so
don't
nervous
have
about
to
it."
pitch me. Javert is a detective par excellence, right? But like,
This is very exciting to me.
We're all also like weird theater kids. Of course, Les Mis is going to be part of the detective analysis club.
yeah, the singing Russell Crowe. Why would we not talk about this? But Danny Lavery's line about Javert is that he's like a robot in a cast of humans, right?
Yes, he's the original RoboCop, baby.
Yes, it's part of why it's compelling. It's like, if you can't be the sort of super smart, weirdly homosexual detective, one of the things you can be is the kind of robot detective, because you can't face that you're a woman, right? RoboCop is that, Javert is that, Cole Phelps 1,000,000,000% that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can't be a man, but I can at least be a robot detective.
Exactly, yeah. Inspector Gadget 2 bonus episode one of these days, I don't know, we'll see.
I can't have been the only one who was weirdly into Inspector Gadget as a kid, surely.
No, absolutely
No, of
not. I
course not.
loved Inspector Gadget. It was
Another
great.
guy who was making the hat work, or trying to.
Go Gadget bulletproof vest. Yeah, exactly.
Which is something that Cole Phelps could have used. I mean, it must be said. Like, that guy got shot at a lot.
Yeah, there's occasionally you get to like little, especially in free roam, he'll come out with little lines when he's being shot at, and one of my favorites one is just a really deadpan.
That was a $12 hat.
Spend less on hats.
It's a lot of money in those days.
Oh, exactly. That's like $200 and something adjusted for inflation. It's like ridiculous amount of money.
He's chewing through hats. Like he's going through hats like nobody's business in this game. They're getting punched off him, shot off him.
Please, someone help me fix my economy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
$4,000 on hat every month.
We used to do Keynesianism in this country, and it was caused by public servants billing the city of Los Angeles for the gender dysphoria fedora. The gender fedora?
The gender fedora. That's something.
Yeah. The gendarmerie. Cole Phelps is, at the beginning of the game, he's just a beat cop, and the story follows him sort of working his way up through the ranks from patrol to, like, the traffic desk, homicide, advice, and then finally to arson. But the interesting thing about him is that, you know, he is... Of all the detectives that we may come across for a while, at the very least, the most pleasure to have in class detective that there is. This is the golden boy. He is a Boy Scout. And like all pleasures to have in class, like all teachers' pets, all of his classmates, unfortunately, fucking hate his guts.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts.
Yeah, and it's also sort of like ludo-narrative, the opposite of dissonance. Consonance, I guess?
Yeah, ludo-narrative harmony.
It's a game where you want to do well in it, and doing well involves solving the case, and so it really kind of plays with that, of like, yeah, you're doing a good job doing this thing, and initially that starts out playing it quite straight, of like, you solved the picture puzzle, you put all the pieces together in the right order, good job, buddy, you're the best cop ever. And then it starts to fuck with you a little bit, which I really appreciate.
It's a game that, you know, frequently gives you a star grade at every hour or so, you know? Little pats on the head from the video game to tell me that I've done a good job.
This is, not a one-to-one overlap with gender dysphoria, but I will say this game is also sort of like, it is this sort of sniper platoon targeting the location of anyone with OCD, you know, that's burgeoning and undiagnosed.
Yeah, no.
It's like, I
Absolutely.
solved the case, I perfectly figured out the fucking little scheme, but because I'm gay, I can't park, and I clipped a lamppost, 4.5 stars, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's why you get your partners to drive. Any damage that happens while the partner's driving doesn't count towards the damage, you know? This is how
Some free tech from Be Gay Solve Crimes.
It's not your fault, then.
Exactly. I've played it, 7 or 8 or 9 times now, and but I still play it with a guide just because, like, I want to get the fucking, like, smoothest, most perfect, efficient ending.
I just really like the idea of Cole Phelps, pathologically straight-laced, white Obama being like, you drive, I'm gay.
I really do appreciate the effort of having a manual or like a guide to do good in it, because the way I approach these things is I do poorly, and then I just restart the same like 10-minute segment for like 8 hours and spend like 1 or 2 days until I figure it out and I do it, just because I can't not be perfect. I need to be
If we have any psychiatrists listening in at the moment, Hannibal Lecter, I know you're listening. What's our deal? If you want to know what our deal is, then I think you know where to go. Patreon.com/BeGaySolveCrimes, where for as little as £5 a month, you can get access to the rest of this bonus episode, as well as our 2 other pre-existing bonus episodes on Disco Elysium and Silence of the Lambs. What are you waiting for? Get over there. Come on. Join us. Be cool.